What's up, guys? It's like week 2 right now of the quarantine, and I spent most of yesterday just optimizing a couple of my Amazon listings, and I can't believe the results. So I'll show you guys right here. You can see how I was doing all month, pretty mediocre, and then this bar here just shot up to the top. So we made over $1,200 in sales. So I want to actually teach you guys how you can do this for your listings as well. So I'm going to jump behind my computer and show you some bad listings and then how they could easily be optimized. And I want you guys to take these steps and do it on your listings right now, because honestly, I get a lot of my students and they say, hey, I'm not making that many sales. What's going on? And I spend literally 5 minutes. The first time I look at their listing, I'm like, oh, change this, this, and this. So all the experience I have helping other people should hopefully help you guys make your listings more optimized, because that's one of the most controllable factors you have to convert your customer to buying yours instead of anyone else's. So let's go check it out right now. So I just want to take you guys through a couple of listings and let you know what I think is really good and things that you can implement on your listing right away. And then I'm going to show you a video I've been watching. I watched it literally 4 times in a row. I'll show you what it kind of is here right now, but it's how to build an audience for Amazon and physical products brands. This is by Ryan Daniel Moran, and this guy is freaking awesome. So we'll watch this at the end of the video. Stay tuned for that. But first off, I'm going to minimize myself and just kind of show you how obvious it is to succeed and how easy it is to stand out here. So right now we're looking at these Korean moisturizer facial masks. Okay, it just looks like, wow, a lot of colors, a lot of colors. Hey, there's a human face. Number one, your main image is the best chance that you have of someone clicking on in to see your product. And having a human face there with a smile, even a woman in this case, is going to be even more likely for people to go click on it. Look in comparison, what's right next to it. This whole image looks all overexposed, and I can't even barely read the title here. So we'll just kind of open this one up. I'll open that in a new tab, and then I'll open this collagen one in a new tab, and we'll just kind of compare. So the first thing I see here is they have a great title highlighting some of the main keywords that customers are probably going to be searching if they're looking for this type of product. A lot of people may not be inclined to putting a lot of certain keywords in their title. They might just forget them, but this is so crucial, guys, because your title and preferably the first 3 words after your brand name. I don't usually recommend putting your brand name here, but the first 3 words are what is going to weigh the most in Amazon's algorithm. So you want to make sure your main keyword is right here, which they have done right here. The first 3 words is their main keyword. That's what they want to show up on page 1 for, so make sure you have that there. Then they have the other keywords like anti-wrinkle, Korean skincare. So Korean is a big keyword that they want to have in there because it's just well known that Korean skincare is some of the best in the world, but it shows 10 facial masks. Okay, now let's go jump down, look at their bullet points. I'm not going to read all this, but I want to let you guys know I love when it's, you have your all capital main point here, and then it just gives you more details on that main point afterwards. But have all caps on your main point, and I even like to do like maybe a star here. I wouldn't do stars on either side of this, but make sure you're filling up these bullet points with as much information as you can. I think you can have 250 characters per line when you're inputting your bullets on Amazon. So fill those up to the brim. Do keyword research, guys. And I could open up Helium 10 right now. I'm going to save that for another video or something. Or if you want to get into my Amazon course, I go into picking the best keywords for your product. There's tools you can use there to find which keywords get the most searches and have the least competition. But actually the other YouTubers, KT9, they have a pretty big channel. They gave me their Amazon course to just kind of look through, and they wanted me to make a course review video on it, but I said I have my own course, so I don't know if that'd make the most sense, but they said, here, take it anyway. So I was watching more videos in their course, and I've taken literally 5 courses at this point, and honestly, what I put in my course is just, it's about half the videos of what KT9 has, and it's the same info, except I'm actually giving you one-on-one help afterwards. So it speeds up the time, helps you avoid all the pitfalls and everything. So very informative courses are out there, and it comes down to picking someone that's going to help you the rest of the way, which not a lot of courses offer, but mine does. So keep that in mind. But some really common sense ideas I pulled from that course was specifically in the bullet point area. You want to be striking emotional chords with your customers, and it takes some good copywriting skills to do this. But what I'd recommend is going and looking at your top competitors, see if they're ever striking any emotional chords, and then utilize that in your own listing. So right here I see 100% cruelty free. No snails are ever harmed during the creation of our masks. So this is actually a snail serum mask or something like that. But that's kind of an emotional charge there. Same with natural ingredients, okay? And made in Korea. If it said made in China, people probably don't want it. So you really want to strike those chords here emotionally with people. And this is no joke, guys. Just yesterday, I made like 2 sales, and today I made 9, so $1,200 in revenue, over $550 in profit, guys. So that's kind of what this can really do for you. I don't even have to go into all their images and how excellent they did them here, but all the color scheme matches. They're filling up all the white space. They're showing us the ingredients in them, and they're giving us the actual benefits of the ingredients. You can come down, they have all the ingredients on the back here. That's really important if you're selling this kind of a product. Give the customers no reason to not buy your product. Give them every bit of information that you'd probably want. I even like how they put and highlighted one of their best reviews, and I've actually done that in my listing. Now, once you get brand registered, which I made a video about as well, it's called Protect Your Brand. If you just search my channel for that, I show you how you can get enhanced brand content and create videos within 10 days. Now, you do that through Amazon Seller Central, and you can actually file for a trademark through Amazon Seller Central through their apps and services, and then you can then create a video and get enhanced brand content where you can put awesome photos in throughout your description on your listing. So this listing is just way over the top, super awesome. Now, when we go look at their competitor, yes, they have a bunch of different variations here. They're probably making a lot of sales just because they're offering what people really want. And at the end of the day, your product has to be kick-ass, guys. It has to be really good. Revived fresh skin, anti-aging ingredients. I still can see some improvement that they could make here. Just saying anti-aging ingredients doesn't necessarily strike an emotional chord with me. What I would say is something like feel 10 times younger or look 10 times younger in this amount of time or something. So if you have results to prove and show that it's going to help you in this amount of time, highlight that right there. And then here it just says 5-pack, and it looks kind of in crappy packaging and everything like that. Now down in this image, you can see they have utilized a lot of text to cover up some of that white space, which is really good. This image, they have all this empty white space. I would be putting something back there to show customers any more information, maybe the ingredients or something. It's really important also, you want to have a how to use your product image in your listing as well. Now, when we come down and look at their product description, it's just a block of text. They didn't even fill it in with a lot of good keywords. They have some good keywords, but they could have filled out much more here. It is important to index your product to fill out as much information as you can. Now, the last example is these gua sha massager things. So I'm actually just going to kind of run Helium 10 here and just kind of see what kind of numbers people are making. And then this is also what I really like to do, guys. And Helium 10 will be linked down below. This is an awesome free extension to have. It's only going to give you 50 uses a month if it's on the free version, but I have a discount if you check out the description below that gives you 50% off their tools. So you can get this for like 14 bucks a month or something like that. Now it's going to show you all the sales per month and the revenue, showing you the market share, the market size, how much demand is in this market. And we can see there's a lot of demand here. 2,000 sales a month for this person, 1,200 sales a month. This is just money made, guys. And then you can see the competition based here. When people are in the hundreds of reviews, that means it's probably getting to be more competitive and you really have to stand out. That's not to say you can't get a product in here with just a handful of reviews, but you're going to have to do darn good and make an awesome bundle or something that really stands out at the end of the day. So if we're just scrolling through here, this comes with a nice carry box and it looks really official, stainless steel. It's $120. So you can come in with a higher end product and knock some of these other guys out of the water that are going for these low price points. If everyone's selling at a low price point, see what you can do to sell at a high price point and people will come and buy it. Now this listing in particular stands out the most to me. Again, I like putting these coupons on your product. It helps push customers over the edge to actually want to buy the product, and it also makes your main listing stand out because all customers get to see is your one image and your title, the reviews, and a coupon before they click into your product. Now that's what I'd recommend, putting your product on some kind of stand if it comes with that, having your product packaging in the background and any additionals it comes with, because you can see how much more this listing stands out. Now, when we come look at their listing, I just want to make sure they have Jade Roller and Gua Sha Face luxury anti-aging tools. So they have their main keyword up front. Make sure you have that. They could maybe expand a few more keywords in here on their title. What I like that they did do is really fill out the max amount of characters they could in their bullet section. And they have, again, the all caps here and just kind of feeding into wanting to read more. Just roll with it. Roll away your radiant skin with Jade, Rose, and Quartz facial roller sets. And I mean, just some other good ideas. Look at this, guys. They're comparing the bad items with their item, which is higher quality. You can do that. You can show why yours is better than the competitors. Read the negative reviews of competitors and highlight those in your title and answer any questions that they have. There's often questions people can ask, and you can even click 11 answered questions. Is this made in China? This is important questions you want to have answered higher up in your images or bullet section. Does this come with the stand, or does the stand cost more? So people have to ask these questions. You want to make sure that that is already answered in your listing somewhere. But overall, they have great reviews. And if you just look at any of the other competitors that we saw here on the first page, who just have a bland old image like this, you know, I'm doubting that they have a really thought out listing altogether. So they have filled out some info here. Their title doesn't look that big, and the images is the biggest problem because they don't really show. They could have a little measurement of how actually long it is or big it is. And it looks like, hey, am I gonna get 4 or am I just gonna get 1? So you might get refunds if you tell people, hey, this is what you're gonna get, 4 of them, and they order and they only get 1. So that's important. See, package includes 1, and they're showing an image of 4. So some people will mess up on that. Now, I want to highlight this video, guys. I put it in my Amazon FBA group. I'd recommend you guys go follow that. That's also linked down below in the description. But I just posted this video there, guys. Build an audience for your brand. We got a message from Chris saying, love seeing your success, man. Hey, day after day, we're out here, we're getting it. But without jumping in to play this video, I want to highlight the important topic of it. And really, it's about thinking about your customer and not just making sales. Not thinking about your product, thinking about your customer. Make sure your product's amazing, but you have to think about people, not your products. What journey are the people on? From the moment they wake up to the moment they go to sleep, what does their day look like? Who is this person? What challenges are they hitting? If you can feel out what these customers are, who they look like, what they are, you're gonna have such an easier time writing your copy on your listings. And that's what I did for my product last night. That's what led me to make $1,200 in sales today, when yesterday I made like $200 in sales or something. So this video is super awesome, guys. He's talking about how to get to $1 million, and that's having 4 products making 25 sales a day at I forgot what price point. But when you're having this and you build out your brand and you're focused on your customers and you're talking with them and you want to be insanely curious about what made them buy your product instead of other customers. So that could be even in an email that you send out to them. What made you go with my product? And sometimes when I get my customers who follow me on my Instagram for my brand, I asked them, hey, what made you choose my product? And they actually said, hey, because it's made here or because it's this. And I'm like, yes, now I know what to highlight more so in my listing. So I'm going to put those words in there. So a lot of e-commerce people just focus on making more sales and just selling their product. It's all about the product. But when you focus on the people and solving their problems, then they're going to go word of mouth, go spread the word to everyone down the street, and you're going to have a successful brand. And it's gonna pay you dividends on and to the future, guys. So for this video, I'm gonna wrap it up. Please drop a thumbs up on this one, and I will see you guys in the next video. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you later. Peace out.